Hi everyone, Tina Killerin here. Thanks for joining me as I want to continue having this discussion about good nutrition and where to start on your health and fitness journey. So here's what I'm figuring out and finding out as I have conversations from a lot of you guys. So one of my points that I try and make to a lot of you guys is that we have to plan for success. We need to do a little bit of meal planning, we need to do a little bit of meal prep, and we need to look at our weeks. But what I realize is that a lot of you guys don't even really know where to start. So today's discussion for you is about where to start. So many of you want to start your health and fitness journey, but really it's overwhelming. You have the overthinkers in the world who think, okay, I'm committing to a health and fitness journey. I'm going to eat more fruits and vegetables. I'm going to eat lean proteins. I'm going to eat healthy fats. I'm going to eat my grains. I'm going to sleep more. I'm going to drink more. I'm going to exercise more. And they overthink it all and they're overwhelmed and they fall off the wagon. Why? Because it's such a huge change to the life that you're living right now. Then you have the underthinkers who say, you know what? I'm just going to eat less calories than I burn during the day. I'm going to go on that grapefruit diet. Maybe that cabbage soup diet. Maybe that 3-day military diet. Okay, that's all fine and dandy if you think that that's going to work. But eventually you have to eat something other than a grapefruit. And what happens when you come off of that grapefruit diet and you start eating other things that aren't grapefruits? You go back to your old eating habits. What do you think happens? Any weight that you've lost on that drastic restrictive diet is going to come right back on, plus some. And we don't want that to happen. So I can almost guarantee you that if you decide to go into either of those two camps, you're going to go all in, or you're just going to eat grapefruits, you're probably going to have very limited success with either of those two ways of living. So what we need to do is we need to come into the middle and have a meeting of the minds in the middle there, where we take some of the things that we're learning from each of those camps. Now, I don't want you to get overwhelmed. When you decide to start your health and fitness journey, listen, I know we're all busy to start with, right? We're all busy. We're all crazy. We've got multiple kids. You're working full time. You know what? There's a lot to do in the day. So we don't want to make it overly complicated and we don't want to make it overwhelming for you. So what we want to do is start simple, right? You've heard the saying, KISS. Keep it super simple. So that's what we want to do. So here's my suggestion to you if you're looking to start your health and fitness journey. Pick one thing. Pick one thing that you are going to work on, that you are going to master. Because I will tell you that if you master that one thing, you'll have a huge sense of accomplishment, you'll feel like a success, and I guarantee you that you'll stick with it a little bit longer. Okay, do too much, and you're going to fall off the wagon because it's overwhelming. Do too little, and when you start eating real foods again, the weight's all going to come back on. So I want you to pick one thing. Do you know that you don't drink enough water during the day? What I want you to do then is just say, you know what? I'm going to drink one extra glass of water this week. Every day this week, I'm going to have one extra glass of water. That's it. Master that. Once you've mastered that, week 2, say, you know what? 2 glasses of water every day. Master that. And then move on. If you don't eat enough fruits and vegetables during the day, just say, I'm going to have 1 extra serving of fruit every day this week. Do me a favor. You know how your recommended daily allowance of fruits and vegetables is supposed to be 5 to 9 servings a day? If you don't eat fruits and vegetables now, do me a favor. Don't go up to 9. That's a lot of fiber. Do you know what happens when you take in too much fiber? Yeah, I don't want to be around when that happens, okay? So if you're not accustomed to eating fruits and vegetables, just say, I'm going to have 1 extra fruit a day this week. Master that. Then move on, right? In week 2, if you've mastered the 1 fruit a day and you decide, you know what, that's great, I can do this, then add 1 extra vegetable a day, okay? Little things like that are going to help set you up for success. So I'm going to post my blog here a little bit later on, and what I want you to do is to take a look at the list. I provided a list of 10 things that you can do simply and easily to just start your health and fitness journey. Pick one of those 10 things and just get started. Remember, when you start making little changes in your life, and it's a little change here, a little change there, a little change there, all of those little changes add up to big results. So have the patience, set yourself up for success. Don't beat yourself up over it when you decide to take it all on and you fail. Take baby steps. Be successful at mastering those tasks and then move on. Okay, so we're going to continue this discussion on good nutrition as we go along during the week. I want to make sure that we're setting you up for major success in your health and fitness journey. And if we need to break it down into little bite-sized pieces for you, so this way they're easily digestible for you and things that you can actually apply to your day, awesome. That's what we're going to do this week. So I hope you catch me tomorrow as I talk about, I'm not quite sure yet, so I'm going to have to tell you all about it tomorrow. But make sure you're checking it out, make sure you're following along, and make sure you're reading the blog post as we go along too, okay? Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you on the flip side.